Hello everybody, welcome to my channel and welcome to another videos. So for me, another complication day to Manchester United, another disappointing day to Manchester United. Why there's no any matches? I know, but there is a lot of news came out from the ESPN, especially from the Rob Dawson. He is also from the ESPN. Basically said there are a lot of complication for Manchester United to appoint a new manager in the summer. And Manchester United is trying to appoint short-term manager. What does it mean short-term? There's no short-term. Short-term doesn't have any success made, right? So if there's a success in a short term, there are 1 out of 10. So there are not a lot of people. There are not a lot of things to successful when it's come to short term, right? We gotta make it long term, not short term. So basically, Manchester United is now basically trying to appoint Carlo Ancelotti, and then if Mauricio Pochettino ruled himself out, and then Manchester United is not trying anywhere near at Eric Ten Hag. United doesn't want Eric Ten Hag. I don't know why so complicated for Manchester United board of director. I don't know why the people from the Manchester United board of director doesn't want a real quality manager, a man who would win everything for Manchester United, a man who showed a lot of fantastic performance. So I don't know why our people, especially from the Manchester United board of director, doesn't want a quality manager like that, and they wanna run with the stupid managers. So I'm gonna read it for you. That basically from the Rob Dawson from the ESPN, he basically wrote that Carlo Ancelotti has emerged as a surprise short-term option as Manchester United explore contingency plan in their pursuit of a new manager. Sir Ferguson is an admirer of Mauricio Pochettino, but has recommended that the club consider Carlo Ancelotti if Poch rules himself out of the running. What is going on with Manchester United? I don't understand anything anymore. I don't understand anything when it's come to Manchester United transfer, when it's come to Manchester United structure, when it's come to Manchester United appointing new manager. I don't understand. Now basically you can see that Carlo Ancelotti, right? Manchester United is planning Carlo Ancelotti as a short-term manager. If the plan doesn't go out as they think, as they plan it. And we always know, after at the end of the season, we want to hire or we want to appoint a new manager for a long time, for a long-term manager. It could be Mauricio Pochettino, or it could be Eric Ten Hag. That's all we know, but not anymore. Things have changed now. Things have changed. Right, so Manchester United is, understand Manchester United, a lot of board directors understand that there are a lot of complication when it comes to appointing, to appoint a new manager for the long term. I don't know what are those. I don't know what are those. There shouldn't be any complication if they are really trying harder to appoint the fantastic manager. So why Carlo Ancelotti, right? We have a fantastic manager on our short list, but not Ancelotti. So Real Madrid is trying to get him or get rid of him at the end of the season because he cannot perform, he cannot show his performance for Real Madrid. Real Madrid is trying to rule out Carlo Ancelotti, and Manchester trying to trying to appoint the other failure. After departure or Sir Ferguson, we appoint a lot of quality manager, a lot of failure manager. We hire David Moyes as a recommendation of Sir Ferguson, didn't work out. Louis van Gaal, Jose Mourinho, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, no one didn't work out pretty well as we thought. We wasted too many hundreds of millions of pounds, hundreds of millions of money on the player, on the quality player, but didn't go anything plan as a plan because of the people who are leading Manchester United are not are not understand football anything, and they are stupid, and now they are leading Manchester United. The other day Richard Arnold said we are trying to we are trying to structure, we are trying to build a structure to win a trophy for Manchester United. Where is the structure? Your structure doesn't win for Manchester United any trophy. Your structure to make profit from the Manchester United for money for you. So there are a lot of complications they said, but there is no any complication if they really want to try appoint a new manager for Manchester United. So Sir Ferguson even recommend and he also admire Mauricio Pochettino. Mauricio Pochettino. Well, I don't know why Sir Ferguson, they also admire Mauricio Pochettino. So we tried once. No, we try and we appointed David Moyes as a recommendation of Sir Ferguson. It never didn't win out. It never did it never work out. So now Manchester United are trying to plan to appoint another recommendation of Sir Ferguson's. So and the people is doesn't surprise Mauricio Pochettino. If Mauricio Pochettino doesn't want to work with Manchester United, if he doesn't if he rule himself out for the running, he also recommend to appoint to appoint Carlo Ancelotti. I I don't understand anything about Manchester United anymore because the club are shit. The club is shit now because the people who are shit in the leading, right? The people who are leading for Manchester United are shit. So if they are shit, so the club is the shit also. So what is the difference? So why do they want as a short-term manager? Instead of as a short-term manager, instead of giving or appointing Carlo Ancelotti, I'd rather stay, I'd rather referee stay as a permanent manager, right? So this isn't right. This isn't right to me. There is something wrong with Manchester United people. There is something wrong, and then I'm gonna read that on you. I'm going to continue reading at you. Not slow. So another one is Manchester United would prefer to have a long-term manager in place before they start the next season. But there are a lot of there are complications with the number of their top targets, a 5-man shortlist, which includes Mauricio Pochettino and Eric Ten Hag. So here is a question: what are the complications? We have a short list. There are a lot of there are 5-man short list in our in our managerial list. There are Eric Ten Hag, Mauricio Pochettino, and Luis Enrique, and I think even Lopetegui. Lopetegui is one of the I don't remember another one. But what is the complication? What are the complications? Tell us. Right? The people are lying to Manchester United fans. The people are lying. They were continuously lying if if the Glazer and if the kind of people remain remain at Manchester United, the fans be lied. The people are trying to lie. They always lie to the fans. So they basically said there are complications with the number of the top targets at 5-man surely, which includes Mauricio Pochettino and Eric Ten Hag. What are the complications? There should be any complication when it comes to appointing a new manager. Mauricio Pochettino, the manager who is, who will be, out of the PSG. Which, PSG is trying to kick him out at the end of the season. He is, he has no job. So if Manchester United offer, he gonna accept it. He gonna accept it, I'm sure. If Real Madrid doesn't, if Real Madrid doesn't race, if Real Madrid doesn't involved in a, Pochettino race, he's jobless, right? He doesn't have a job. So if we offer Mauricio Pochettino at the end of the season, he would come. He definitely will come. So what is the complication? Don't talk about, don't try to talk about, the salary, the compensation. Don't try to talk about that. We paid a lot of, we paid a lot of, a lot of money for a manager. Nobody deny it if we offer it. Nobody deny it. Nobody would deny it. So what is the complication with the, Mauricio Pochettino? There's no complication. And then when it's come to Eric Ten Hag might be a little bit complication, but Eric Ten Hag might have a little bit of complication. But if we try really hard to get to appoint Eric Ten Hag as a permanent manager, I don't think there will be any complication. So there would not be any complication if the people who are leading for Manchester United is trying harder to find or to appoint as a new manager for Eric Ten Hag or Mauricio Pochettino. There shouldn't be any complication. So the another one is came in there, there have been suggestion Eric Ten Hag has reservation about the setup at Old Trafford having worked well within a clearly defined structure at Ajax. That is, one of the things we have to consider. Our team structure is always wrong. Eric Ten Hag work, as an excellent CEO, excellent, sporting director like the Mark Obamas, and as the CEO like Edwin Pandasa. So Eric Ten Hag is Eric Ten Hag has been working with the brilliant people. But when he came to Manchester United, there are the people who are leading Manchester United without knowing anything about football. Right, so when we talk about Richard Arnold. I think he been here since 2013, I think, but he doesn't know anything about football. He doesn't know anything about football. And then Jumatov, he doesn't know much about football either. So the people now leading and the people now taking the important role of Manchester United, right? They don't know enough, right, about football. So if you are running a football club, if you don't know about football, how can you run? That's why Manchester United failed in the past, and now we are still failing. If the people, right, doesn't know anything about the football, is remained at Manchester United, Manchester United will fail. Manchester United won't. Manchester United will not do anything. We won't be want anything like this, because the people doesn't know about Manchester United and they are now running the football club, and they don't know about the football. How can we want anything? How can we reach any glory? I don't see a thing. I don't see a trophy. I don't see. So why would Eric Ten Hag should become for the what Manchester United like the kind of fool, right? He doesn't want to work with the kind of the fool. He is a brilliant manager, and then on the other hand, he has a lot of quality people to support him, and they have a lot of they have a lot of winning structure at Manchester United. There are not structure. There are not a lot of winning structure. The structure and the setup are not really good. So that's why Manchester United keep failing. We need to change a whole system. We need to change the way they build Manchester United. We need to change the way they build, the new team. So, right? So I don't understand anything at all. One of the things I never would understand today or in coming day is Manchester United planning short-term manager. What kind of thing is that? I can't understand, guys. So what do you think? What do you guys think about this? I'm tired of Manchester United fan. I'm not tired of listening. The kind of stupid thing. So what do you think, guys? Make sure on the comment below. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys.